Hey guys, Omni here. Welcome back for episode 2 of season 3 of The Mandalorian. Last episode got us nice and firmly rooted back in this universe with the Mando and baby Grogu as they traverse the galaxy, kind of just setting the stage for the quest they are now upon. About his redemption, about finding the truth about Mandalore, bathing in the waters beneath, and cleansing himself of his sins. Though I hope along the way, he continues to become enlightened about the world around them, and that he does realize, I hope at some point or another, he's in a freaking cult. Oh man. Anyway, we had some great little moments in there. We had some stuff that I'm sure was just set up to just kind of play out through the rest of the season, like with the pirates and with Bo, the missing clans and all of that. And I can't wait to see how we follow up on all of it. So we're going to go ahead and hop in. If you want to see the full length reaction, you check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, gets you access as well. It is a watch along format, so we'll need your own footage to sync up with the time codes of our reaction the entire episode. Get the same thing for all the other shows and movies that we cover here on the channel. You also get to suggest and vote on what movies we react to each month. We got monthly Q&As, behind the scenes footage to try to make it worth your while, so you are going to support the channel. And guys, if you enjoyed this reaction, I would really appreciate it if you leave a like, drop a comment, and subscribe if you're not already, because we got more Star Wars coming around the corner. With that all said and out of the way, guys, let's hop into episode 2. Here we go.
She's purring like a nuzzle shrew.
No complaints. Still faster than I know what to do with.
Well, I'll tune her up just the same. Well, where's my guy?
No.
Whoa! Who taught you how to leap like a lerman, huh? Was that his first word? I think he's talking to me. Did you hear that?
Oh, what's gonna happen to the show when he learns to talk?
You checking out Boba Fett?
I need a droid part.
Oh, boring.
Oh yeah, I like that she at least mentioned it because he is kind of holed up here.
I think you should buy this beauty here.
I can't use an
This
astromech.
poor droid, man.
I need a droid that's rated for spelunking.
Spelunking? This R5 astromech is built for adventure.
Bullshit, he was barely built for farming.
I wouldn't rely too much on this one. Its circuitry is a little fragile.
I thought you said it was built for adventure.
What? Jesus. Mando is he's a little too gullible sometimes. No.
You ready for an adventure?
The Mines of Man... Already? What? No way.
It's Mandalore, the homeworld of our people. I grew up there, on that moon. Concordia. And that's Kalevala, where we visited Bo-Katan. It's in the same system. A Mandalorian has to understand maps and know their way around. That way, you'll never be lost.
So cute, dude. Dude, look at those shards of just the glassed surface.
R5, you ready?
Wild.
I'm gonna need you to scout ahead and analyze the atmosphere.
Can he not analyze the atmosphere from right here? It wasn't a request.
Here, look. You can watch him on the scope. R5.
What the?
It's probably just interference. Fine, I'll go get him. I was hoping to avoid going out there. I'll pressurize my helmet, seal yourself in your pod. Be right back.
Oh, wow. Whoa! Dude, he needs to figure this shit out, dude. Yo, bye. Yo, one ugly mother. Oh, did he fall through a hole? Is that what happened, or did he actually get jumped, though?
The charts were wrong. The atmosphere is breathable. Bo-Katan was right. Mandalore is not cursed.
Dude. From here, I imagine he's going to go try to unite the clans with this information in tow and be like, listen, we can go back.
That's the Civic Center. This is where Bo-Katan said to go.
Man, it's so eerie being in this collapsed city like this, especially knowing what it was like when it was thriving. Oh! Whoa! What the fuck? It just jabbed him with a needle too. What in the world? Holy shit! That got me, man. Oh, wow. What the hell? There's something alive in this thing. Yo. Are they luring like Mandalorians down here and maybe like smelting down whatever Beskar they can get? Maybe? Off of the bodies? Dude, what the hell? Dude, if we see Grogu use the Darksaber, I'll lose my shit. Hey man, there's like just discarded Mandalorian armor all over the place.
Get to Bo-Katan.
Yo! What happened, Grogu? Mando fell down the well? Oh my Jesus. Oh wait, is this that scene we saw from the trailer? Yeah, it is. With the, yeah. Whoop! Dude, he doesn't get nearly as exhausted as he used to. Dude, I love this. Wow, he's learning. It's like we need to get to that planet.
An unscheduled visitor.
Again.
Maybe I didn't make myself clear the last time. Download the astromech, find out where they were.
Yo! Wow, man, the city.
always look like this.
What if the Watch had a hand in the downfall, in the Purge itself? Because I find it hard to believe that anybody other than Bo-Katan and her Mandalorians would know the truth, and that the Watch wouldn't just continue to perpetuate this old imperial propaganda about the planet. I don't know. I could be pulling that out of my ass, though. Because, I mean, they're all just, like, right around here. So, like, why would no one ever actually just double check?
I know that you're frightened, but I need you to guide me to him.
No.
How good are you with the Force?
You must be quite good at it if you got back to me all alone.
Hell yeah. God.
Those are Alamites, and we were their next meal. They used to live in the surface wastelands beyond our cities. If they survived, I wonder what else might have to.
What the hell is he doing? He was extracting his blood, dude. What the hell? Maybe he needs it for whatever cybernetics are keeping him alive. Dude, it has no weight for her.
Din, are you okay? Can you hear me?
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna get you out of here, all right?
Oh!
Din, I can't hear you.
Oh no, it's gonna get in the mech.
Behind you.
Jeez, dude. God damn.
Thank you for rescuing me. I must continue to the mines of Mandalore so that I may be redeemed.
I honestly think that it's adorable that you actually believe these children's stories.
Without the creed, what are we? What do we stand for? Our people are scattered like stars in the galaxy. The creed is how we survived. You rescued me, and I'll always be in your debt. But I can't go with you until I fulfill my obligation.
I will take you. You'd never find them on your own. Not in all this wreckage.
It's like, if it matters, if it'll get this done, I'll just take you.
It must pain you to see it like this after witnessing its beauty.
What pains me is seeing our own kind fight one another time and time again. Killing each other for reasons too confusing to explain. It made us weak. We had no hope to resist being smashed by the fist of the Empire. There.
That's true.
The living waters are in the chambers below.
Have you been there?
Yes, when I was a child.
Really?
I was part of the royal family. I took the creed, but the rituals were all just theater for our subjects. They loved watching the princess recite the Mandalorian tenets as her father looked on proudly. Such a heartwarming spectacle.
Maybe he was proud.
I know he was.
Your father sounds like an interesting man.
He was a great man. He died defending Mandalore.
This is the way.
Dude, what if he's indoctrinating her back into things? That'd be kind of funny.
Here you go. The living waters.
Can you please take a photo? I need evidence.
Hold on. I want you to get the full tour. These mines date back to the age of the first Mandalore. According to ancient folklore, the mines were once a mythosaur lair. Mandalore the Great is said to have tamed the mythical beast. It is from
was
these
a
legends
tourist
that the skull
distraction
signet
at
was
this point.
adopted and became the symbol of our planet. This is it. Din, are you all right?
I swear on my name and the names of the ancestors that I shall walk the way of the Mandalore, and the words of the creed shall be forever forged in my heart.
Oh! Holy shit. God damn, did something grab him, or did he's just like sink like lead? Sunk, I guess. What? That was a fucking mythosaur, dude. No. You. God. Damn it. All right. Me. I feel like we're going the other way around. We're bringing Bo back into into the watch. We're not pulling Din away from the cult. We're pulling more people towards it. That's what it feels like at the end, because it's like she talks about how it was all just kind of like show and this parade of events, you know, that they just did to satisfy the masses, this little theater show, and they never really bought into it. And that goes to kind of show like what the watch was really about at the time, because they believed that the royal family, that Mandalore at its time had lost its connection to its roots, to its culture. They became radical terrorists in order to try to force them back to that time, to take it back for themselves. And maybe that wasn't the way to go around it. Maybe the children of the watch just believe it and they're not that radical. We've never really seen anything to show that they are, but we know the Death Watch was. They were extreme, and Bo-Katan was a member before she left and saw what was going on. And you know, so she's seen both sides of it, but maybe, hell, I don't know. Maybe this is what this is that purpose she's been missing, because she's always felt incomplete as a person, and torn many different ways. Being told like your father was great and what happened to him, I would have loved to meet him. He's like, he died defending Mandalore. He's like, well, this is the way. This entire time, she's like, even like taking the whole joke of it, but while Din's taking it very seriously, you know, and he's like, here's the living waters, blah, 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 reading the spiel off the tablet and all of that. And as he's just focused on the ritual of it all, and then just sinks straight to the bottom. And she's like, they used to say that back in the day that this was once a great mythosaur pit or something like this, or the den of a mythosaur. And one's alive in the pools. Mandalore as a planet is more alive than they've ever been allowed to know. Like their adversaries who lived off in the plains outside their walled cities are still alive and thriving. Whatever that person was who was salvaging bodily fluids to keep himself sustained is alive, and well, I wouldn't say thriving, but he's alive. And this mythosaur, in its just enormosity, dude, that thing's huge. God. I wonder if it grabbed him or if Din legitimately did just poof, like a bullet, because he sank quick. That's another sign of all of this too, kind of, if you want to buy into the whole ritualistic aspect of it. While we don't know much about the Watch, we do know that it is an offshoot of Death Watch. And maybe they are learning from the mistakes of that past and just trying to, now that Mandalore has been reset, try to tap into those roots. And maybe there's nothing icky about them. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. I don't know how we're supposed to feel about it, but that's just kind of the way the tone of this episode, that's just kind of that feeling that it evoked from me in this. That's kind of got that response out of it. It feels like we're supposed to, the vibe and the pace of the episode seems to be kind of trying to ease us into the creed, where everything up until this point has been trying to make us doubt that aspect of Din's life. This episode seems to be in contradiction to all of that and trying to make us finally see what Din sees in it. And I kind of like that. It's very different than what I was expecting. And I'm very curious to see how that changes his outlook. Now, in this episode, when he got taken out, you know, he dropped the Darksaber. Obviously, we see that he's still struggling with wielding it. But Bo, despite everything that's going on, still picked it up, and she was like, wop, 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 wop. She diced that crab mech up. Something spiritually is weighing Din down. That's kind of what the armorer said before. The thing that's keeping him from wielding the saber is himself. I'm wondering, after this episode, will it still be heavy for him to wield? Because he's always felt disconnected from what his image of himself has been, all because of this mission that he took upon himself to fulfill. Maybe now that he is redeemed, that's something his soul needs to feel better about itself, about some of the things that he's made that betrayed the creed that he made and swore. If that weight is off of his shoulders, will that weight then too be off of the hilt of the saber and he'll be able to wield it more swiftly? Grogu is taking in everything that Din is teaching him. He's paying attention. I like that. Like all these little things that Din has showed him so far is what helped save Din's life in this moment. How to use the navigation system, which planets were which planets. He knew which one was the one that he had said that Bo was on. So he knew how to guide our astromech to just autopilot the ship there. While he can't fly himself, he can at least give directions or be like, here, go here. I like how Bo is like definitely playing the old timer Mandalorian, but be shaking her cane saying, get off my lawn, to Din, who's a much younger initiate. So it's kind of funny. And then immediately once she saw that Din wasn't in the cockpit and it was just Grogu, she was like, oh, what happened? Did anybody else get this weird vibe that like Grogu was kind of like throwing these nasty ass looks at her? He's my dad. I don't know. Like I got like some vibes where Grogu was a little passive aggressive with her while she was around Din. I don't know, because it seemed like Grogu wanted to help with the drink. I don't know that it was Grogu was wanting the drink. I think Grogu was wanting to take care of Mando or something like this and was feeling like someone was stepping on his thunder. I don't know. That was just the vibe I read into it. I'm wondering if anybody else got any other reads into that whole situation. But yeah. But the Watch still firmly believes that this place is cursed and that Din wouldn't have been able to make it here. So I don't know. Do they just firmly believe it? Because they are a very superstitious group. Do they just never go back just out of fear? I find it so unbelievable that these systems that house these Mandalorians so closely to the main planet have never actually checked for themselves or sent a scouting party or a droid or even had the idea that Din has had up until this point to check and see if it's actually uninhabitable. And it just makes me wonder if they know, but they just don't want people returning. I don't know. It feels odd to me, but I don't know. That's just how I feel in the moment. We'll see how I feel a little bit later, but yeah, we got to see a mythosaur alive and well. Those things are a lot bigger than I thought they were. I knew they were huge, but I didn't think they were that big. But my lord, that was awesome. This was a really good episode. I also like the vibe of it all, like this tomb raiding, this like kind of going down into this crypt of sorts. The darkness, the shadows, the unknown, and the creatures residing and lurking and desperately vying to survive in these wastes. You know, it had this very eerie, creepy air to it, and I really liked. Again, Grogu is he's done a lot of Force stuff in this episode. He tried to free Din. He leapt multiple times. He slung that one creature right out of that cave entrance, and he just kept on going. And he's not exhausted. I mean, it's no Mudhorn, but we've seen him get exhausted over a couple of other things here and there. But he's that training's paying off, and that those memories being awoken are paying off. Like this episode, man, loved it. Guys, what do you think? What are your theories? What are your interpretations of some of this? And we'll see if any of that sticks in later episodes, but that's where I'm at right now, so I'd love to know where you guys are. If you enjoyed this reaction, please leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. If you want to see the full length reaction, check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, gets you access as well. And speaking of before you go, I want to shout out our channel legends: Manny Sherritt, Ryan Karen, Jason Coleman, Philly Vane, Yori Coruscant, Margaret Grace, Melito, Robert Anguiano, Raven McGann, Jeffrey Hale, M. Sephiroth, Jake Cantrell, Josh Lee, and Aaron Myers. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. But that's it for this video, guys. I'll see you all next week with the next episode. In the meantime, may the Force be with you always. Take care, everybody.